smooth.
Thank you. There's a few other released individuals from NXT, superstars that were, what was it, last week, I believe? They were given the boot.
Biggest being Bull Dempsey, right?
Yeah, he was the big one. He had one gimmick. He was a monster heel, and then they said that he lost momentum. So then his second run was a bullfit gimmick, which I kind of liked when I was watching. He'd go out and he'd lift weights and start running, doing calisthenics. But apparently WWE was not impressed with that, and they said, hey, you gots to go, my friend. Who else was released? That's the only one I see.
Well, there was 5 other guys released. I think, if I remember, as my internet is not working right now, but I know the biggest out of them was definitely Bull Dempsey.
Magno, Oscar Vasquez, Peter Howard were also released as developmental talents.
Yeah, they were more developmental.
And that's all I say on here. I don't see anybody else. So that's all I got. What do you think? Is that a big loss for NXT? Did you like him? Did you watch any of his matches?
I saw him as a heel originally, and it was more of a big monster heel gimmick. I thought that worked better than the bull fit that I saw him come in as. I thought they were kind of taking a joke at him, but I don't know if he will be missed too much, but I do know if this guy is seriously injured, he will be missed, and that is the NXT World Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor.
Yeah, he suffered an ankle injury.
It's that move, man. He does off the top rope. That move makes me nervous every time. I mean, don't you remember in the last Starrcade where Sid jumps off the rope and breaks his ankle? That always worries me.
That pretty much ended his career.
Yeah.
But he seems to have high spirits. He seems that he'll be back soon. And also online, I saw a video of the NXT Women's Champion, Bayley. She was
coming out to Finn Balor's music, wearing the jacket.
The Balor Club.
Acting like Balor himself.
And then she gave him a big hug in the ring, and it got a little interesting.
Then he fell.
Yeah, and then she was like rolling on top. I was like, what's going on here, guys? But
Yep. But if he misses any significant time, I mean, it's not like you can't go anywhere. I mean, you always have Sami Zayn, you have Samoa Joe. It's not like the WWE where
you're lacking
that one guy who's going to be able, or those few guys that can just push.
But that's happened before. I mean, they were down with talent, so now's the time to try and bring somebody in who's can really hold that title. I mean, unfortunately, we've said this before, Roman Reigns, I don't think he's that guy to hold the ship and keep it from sinking. But
well, Monday Night Raw definitely proved that he was not that guy, because you have him come out for the press signing. You have Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar come out, and who gets cheered the least?
Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose got a decent push, pop, I should say, not push. But then as soon as Brock Lesnar, the third guy, came out, it just erupted. It was like, woo! And then he came, he attacked Ambrose, he threw a table into Roman Reigns, and then you have him in the back kind of reliving their whole Shield days, talking in the back, and then Dean Ambrose was like, no, I got this. I don't need your help. Kind of like, it was like, whoa, you don't need your brother of the Shield's help now?
And then he gave the Brock Lesnar the old heave-ho. Low blow.
Yeah. So, I don't know how that's going to end or how that's going to be pushed big, because you have the two guys and then you have Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar, by far, is the fan favorite in that. You can just we heard it on Raw on Monday night.
The only match that makes sense, and I would buy into, would be Triple H Brock Lesnar. I know they're doing it again, but I mean, are you really gonna do Triple H Roman Reigns. I mean, obviously that's where they're going, but I don't buy Dean Ambrose Triple H either.
No.
I do buy a Brock Lesnar Dean Ambrose fight.
I buy that too. I think that's what they're kind of going with, because once that angle's done, they're going to continue him going after Brock Lesnar for redemption. I think that's going to build up to WrestleMania, but I don't see Roman Reigns and Triple H. I kind of see, if this happens, WrestleMania, the main event, people booing.
Like at WrestleMania 29?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I know there was something you were booing at real quick.
What's that?
That was getting a little sneak peek of Sunny.
Oh, God. Yeah, if you if you haven't figured this out yet or heard about it, former WWE, now she's a Hall of Famer, Valet, Sunny. We remember
the
her.
original diva.
We remember her on many occasions growing up. I know you do. I do as well.
Oh, I had the biggest crush on Sunny, and I actually got to meet her when I was little.
Well,
that was like one of my first meet and greets.
When did you meet her? Quickly.
I think I was in probably like 6th or 7th grade.
So that was
and they were doing an autograph signing at this sports memorabilia store.
So that was probably like the late 90s, I'd say.
Yes.
So if you see her now, if you don't know what's going on, apparently Sunny now, she's having a bunch of legal troubles and money troubles. So what does she do? She does what any former celebrity does. Let's get into the old adult film industry, also known as pornography, and let's make a video. And what do you see her wearing in this video? I mean, it was only the preview I saw. I didn't actually download this whole movie. I was curious to see if she really did what she did. Well, you see they say you can't make it out. They say it's not really the Hall of Fame ring. I think she's wearing her Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame ring in the actual movie. And when you take a look at Sunny, it does not look like Sunny. It looks like somebody ate Sunny. She got the double chins going on, and her voice does not sound like Sunny one bit. So I don't know what happened to good old Sunny, because she was really good looking. I mean, yeah, gravity starts setting in, but I guess there are fans out there that will actually pay and watch this video. I can speak for myself and for my friend next to me. We will not be watching this video anytime soon.
No, absolutely not. Like I thought to myself, maybe check out this trailer real quick. And then I'm watching old school stuff of Sunny when she was in the ECW with Chris Candido. And I'm like, I'll remember Sunny for this, being this.
Not this.
And another thing that bothers me was I always found it awesome that she was pure enough to not venture into Playboy and, the pornographic videos, because, you had Sable do it, Tori Wilson did it, a whole bunch of WWE divas at the time had been on it. And she was the one that stayed true and stayed pure and fresh, and it's like, when you need a little money.
Not anymore. She's not pure, that's for sure.
No.
I mean, it's sad to say, but China looked better in her video than Sunny did in this one.
Whoa, that's a first here,
and
ladies and gentlemen.
That's a tough thing to say.
Wow.
But you hear it here first.
Yep.
So,
all right, let's take one last break. When we come back, I posted this on Facebook and Twitter. I said we'd get into our new logo, man.
We're going to debut it right now.
We're going to debut it here on Ringside Rumble Radio on the UCR network, powered by Spreaker.com and free on iTunes. Also catch us on Facebook.com/UCR network, Twitter and Instagram at UCR network. See you in a few minutes.
Unified Championship Radio. You're listening to Ringside Rumble Radio here on the UCR Network, powered by Spreaker.com and free on iTunes. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/UCR Network. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UCR Network. And if you want to ask us anything or comment on the Twitter or on Facebook, make sure you hashtag UCR Network or RRR.
Which stands for Ringside Rumble Radio.
Thank you, my friend.
Before we went to the break, I talked about unveiling our new logo. And it's not like these guys are going to see it. You know, they'll see it right now, but me talking about it right now really doesn't matter because this podcast won't be posted till later on.
Well, within a good hour or so.
But yes, I am pressing send for our new logo. Boom! Published.
Da-da-da-da.
There it is.
I think we're a little more excited than everybody right now.
I think we are. I mean, it's a little more simpler than what we had before, but it needed to be changed because the whole concept of UCR Network had to be changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Time, restraints, scheduling had to concise our what our original plan was, but we're still bringing wrestling to you, and that's what matters the most to us.
Of course.
Is the wrestling fans out there. But big thanks to my friend Justin who came up with that logo.
Yeah, we got to thank him.
And we also have a couple logos coming our way for actually Ringside Rumble Radio, so that's going to be nice to publish in the near future as well.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. When you sent me those
you got really excited.
pictures,
I was happy.
I was like, wow. You know what I can picture right now, my friend? A T-shirt. And you were like, you read my mind.
We're always good about that.
Yeah, we really are.
We're always good about reading each other's mind. Anything special coming up this weekend? It's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, if you have a loved one that you want to show off, why don't you show them the St. Valentine's Day Massacre?
The Stone Cold versus Vince McMahon. Hey, man, that's a good...
that's a classic.
That's a classic. Watch that.
The debut of the Big Show.
Yeah, that's a good way if you want to stay at home and watch the WWE Network.
I won't be doing that, though. So.
No. I think I'll be spending my time watching Deadpool.
Oh, that comes out this weekend?
That does come out this weekend.
Friday, tomorrow.
Yes, it does. And Zoolander.
Both come out Friday?
Too, yep.
Oh, man, that's a toughie.
It's going to be a nice weekend full of movies and relaxation. And hello, if you're doing anything on Valentine's Day other than watching the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead, there's a problem.
Well, I guess I have problems because I haven't watched one season yet. So I'm more of a Netflix kind of guy. I'm watching House of Cards right now.
Ooh, is that a good one?
It's pretty good. It's a little slow, but starts picking up by episode 2 or 3, and then you're like, wow, this actually goes on down in D.C.?
Yeah.
But
I've been trying to catch up on a lot of WWE Network stuff. Like I told you, I watched the Superstar Inc., I'm watching Culture Shock, and this weekend I'm going to try to catch...
the Monday Night Wars?
Well, the Monday Night Wars, but also Daniel Bryan's Journey to WrestleMania. I want to see that. It's about like an hour long, so I'll try to catch that as well. But you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day out there. Watch the St. Valentine's Day Massacre like our good friend Keith Logan said over here.
Are you doing anything big with the lady friend?
She's going away. She's going to be in Florida. So I'm waiting for her to come back, and then we'll do something. We have Monday and Tuesday off.
Nice. I, too, have Monday and Tuesday off.
Hey.
So I think I'll be cooking for her.
Oh, look at you.
A little surf and turf.
Fancy boy. I saw the picture of you carving that turkey for Thanksgiving. I want to see more of that.
You got it, my friend. I'll put that on the Instagram.
Why don't you just send me a plate, man?
All right, I can do that as well.
All right, this has been Anthony the Ant-Man alongside Keith Logan the Loganator. You've been listening to Ringside Rumble Radio here on the UCR Network, powered by Spreaker.com and free on iTunes, guys. We'll catch you next week with more wrestling news in action.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day.